Hello guys, it's me again, Oscar, with the second part of our Let's Play World of Warcraft with Oscar, with our PvP Undead Mage. So let's get right into the action. So, yeah, I'm not doing music no more, cause, that copyright poop. I don't like copyright poop. So I'll just try to talk throughout the whole video. So yeah, that's gonna be difficult for me, because as you guys should know, I don't do very well while I'm talking and PvPing. But we're gonna try to do this. Okay. So last time we left off, we just turned in a quest and we got a new ability. So yeah, if this will ever get done loading, then we can start playing. Or well, me. You guys are watching because you guys are saying to yourself, "Oh wait, this guy might be good. Maybe I should subscribe to him to see what upcoming content he has." See, that's what somebody told me. So yeah, that's the story I'm sticking to. Okay, finally done loading. Okie dokie. So I actually want to change something with my buttons. Draft left. It's gonna be A. And draft right. It's gonna be D. That makes it way better for me. That does make it way better for me. Alright, that's good. That's Frost Nova freezes people. Alright.
What is it? Dark Lady, watch over you. Yes. Our time will come.
Okay. See, I'm not even talking. See, I fail already. Alright. Show Lillian her reflection. Okay. So she must be in this house. Nope. Just apprentices. You got any fan mail? No? That's sad. Aha.
I'm listening. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Get it now, don't you? Don't run away from me. Okay. Yeah, all women are like that. All the time. All the time. Okay. Okay, so today we're gonna try clicking. Since you guys already know I'm not a big fan of clicking. I just don't get it. I don't seem to have mana problems. That's actually pretty epic. Okay, we're done. We are done.
What would you ask of death? What do you require? Embrace the shadow.
Man, she sounds horrible. I can always move from my left to my right. Okay, that makes it more easier. With my arrows? Yeah, boy. What? Oh, okay. Okay. See, I should get used to using my little things. Uh, where is that woman? Of course, down a hill with an alliance flag. Oh, it's a guy. Okay, dust bat. How am I supposed to? Aha. I want to shoot from that far. Okay. Alright, so we gotta collect these things. Oh, get out of here. It's my house. Oh, you got paws too? It's great. See how far I can go with this. I can go pretty far. That is nuts. Huh. Alright. Let me tell you guys a story. Now I know most of you guys, most of you dudes, not dudettes, but dudes, most of you dudes got girlfriends, right? And so, while you hear me not talking, you're just gonna be like, huh, maybe I should get something to drink, some popcorn, to watch this wonderful guy play World of Warcraft when I could be doing it right now. But then you go in your cabinet and find that you don't have no popcorn. Then tell your girlfriend, hey babe, we need some popcorn. Then she says, I thought we had popcorn last week when we watched Wreck-It Ralph. And then you're gonna say, no, we watched Wreck-It Ralph at the theater. So you're gonna slap her, tell her go to the store, get some popcorn, right? And so she's gonna do it, cause you know girls like abuse for some reason. I don't know why. They just like abuse. But anyway, so you do that. She's at the store, and then you get a phone call, and then it's your buddy Dean. And you're like, hey, what's up, Dean? And then he's like, oh man, nothing. Just gonna ask if you wanted to chill, play some Call of Duty Black Ops #2. And then you said, yes, yeah, sure. What time? Then you're gonna be like, oh man, you can come over right now if you want to, cause we're not even doing nothing. I was just watching this guy play World of Warcraft. He's pretty good guy. I mean, he might be noob and might be a little bit slow and not talkative, but he's good. He's a good YouTuber. And it's like, and then you're like, okay. So then my bad. So Dean comes over with the Xbox, and you're like, oh, you got an Xbox? And then he'll be like, yeah, you got a problem? Then you're gonna be like, well, problem is that I'm still watching this YouTuber guy, and I gotta unplug my computer from the internet if we want to have the internet for the Xbox to work, and so you say no, you're not gonna do that because you're watching this YouTuber named Oscarguydude, and then you said, well, I'm not gonna do it because he calls us dudes, and that's matching us to our respective. So I'm just gonna keep watching. And so what you guys do is you guys go to this place where there's like internet that you can hook up to your stuff. It's like a cafe, but it's not a cafe. It's just like a hangout place. So you guys go to the hangout, and Dean brings his Xbox with Black Ops #2, and you guys found out they already got Xbox, and they got more than an Xbox. They got PlayStation, got the Wii U, got the original Xbox, they got the Nintendo GameCube Ultra, and all that stuff. So what you do is you say, hey, let's go back to the house and drop off your Xbox because they already have the other games on there. And then Dean's like, oh, okay, but I'll drive your car and I'll do it. And so Dean takes your car and you're stuck at the hangout with these bunch of little kids. And these little kids tell you, hey, aren't you a little old to be in the hangout? And you're like, aren't you a little too young to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops #2? Then the kid gets all snappy and says, well, I can beat your tail at Black Ops #2. Then you're like, oh really? So what you guys do is you guys are about to battle it out, and there's a whole bunch of other kids plus with adults there, and you guys are just about to duke it out. About to go duke it out, play some Call of Duty. And then so you guys get in the match, and you get a call from your girlfriend when you're about to knife him, but then he knifes you. And then she says she got some popcorn, and you said, okay, that's good, just drop it off and go to the movies or something. So she goes to the movies, and you're now losing 0-5. And so you start to worry that you'll get beat at a game by a little kid. And that's not supposed to happen because, you know, adults are supposed to be more smart and more coordinated. But anyway, so the kid beats you, and then all the other little kids laugh, and then you say, shut up little kids, I got a job. Then you smack all of them, then you get arrested, then you just get out the jail in 2 years. So once you're out of jail, found that Dean is at your house playing the game, and you're like, what are you doing, dude? I was still watching Oscarguydude, because he's my dude. He's my dude. Okay? And so he's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then you're like, why did you bail me out of jail? And then you guys argue for about half an hour until you get a call from your other friend, Billy Bob. And then you say, oh hey, what's up, Billy Bob? And Billy Bob says, oh nothing, just working on my farm and doing this and handling the cattle and milking cows, you know. And then you guys decide to go meet up. And so your girlfriend heard about this idea, and so she wanted to mess with you, so she brings some of her friends over too. And so there's 3 girls, 3 guys. And so Billy Bob was trying to get with the hottest girl in the bunch, and then he gets slapped, and you guys laugh at him, and so he leaves in embarrassment. And then she leaves too for some reason, because she says she had to go perp her makeup or something that women do. And then you guys are just hanging out, drinking some Bud Light Energy. Yeah, I said Bud Light Energy. It's beer with the energy drink with it. And so, okay. And so, what you guys do is you guys just watch TV until Billy Bob takes the last beer. And then once Billy Bob takes the last beer, you tell Dean to go and get some more beer. And then Dean says, "No, man, it's not my job anymore as Billy Bob since Billy Bob's already here." Billy Bob's like, "Oh, poo." So Billy Bob goes and gets the drinks. And then 3 hours later, Billy Bob still ain't back. And then you guys are like, "What's going on? Why isn't Billy Bob back?" And so you guys get a call from the police department, and then it's Billy Bob. And then you're like, "What happened, Billy Bob?" And then Billy Bob says, "Well, I was getting a little thirsty on the way back to the house with the beer, so I just wanted one beer while I was driving, and then I wanted another beer because I was pretty thirsty at the time, and so, but then I wanted another beer because I thought I could break my record of drinking beer." And I got all blurry and the world flipped upside down for some reason, and then next thing I know, I'm about to die of a bleeding death because I crashed my car into a train station. And so what you guys do is you guys go to the police office, but then you find out the bail was $1 million. And then you're like, "That's absurd. How is it $1 million?" And then the police officer says, "It's regulations, ma'am." And then you say, "I'm not a ma'am, I'm a sir." And then he says, "Whoops." And so, because of that incident, the guy cut it down to a nice $50 for bail, for the bailout. And so you find out that you only have $49 on you, and Dean don't have no money on him because he's broke and he doesn't have a job, and the only thing he does is play Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And so then you figure out you guys have a problem, and so you go back to the house and ask your girlfriend for some money. She says, "Oh, why you need some money? I just bought some popcorn. You're not even eating the popcorn." And then you said, "Well, Billy Bob's in jail, so I have to go and bail him out because he's a retard." And so you guys, take $1 from your kid, and then you go to the jail and bail him out. And then once you get to the house, you see an old soccer mom van in the driveway, and then Dean's like, "Who is that?" And then you say, "Oh no, it's my grandma." And then you say, "Oh, she probably brings some movies to watch, like The Goonies or Old Yeller, one of them old movies that nobody cares about and watched almost 1 million times, literally." So, as you find out, she did bring some tea, she brought Old Yeller, and she brought her VCR that she been keeping for about 1 million years. So she pops the cassette in the DVR, and so you guys find out that she was watching it overnight. And so okay, let's pause the story for a minute. You see we have a new ability, Fire Blast, does no damage whatsoever. So just put it as number 3, since you know we're gonna just be clicking for this episode. But anyway, so you found out that your grandma already watched the movie and she forgot to rewind it. So it takes about 5 hours to rewind because it keeps stopping and rusting up. So you guys have to take it out the thing and do. I don't know what a VCR is. I'm in the new era. I know what Blu-ray is. Okay, but anyway, then you guys start watching the movie, and then once the whole dialogue started for the movie, your grandma starts talking with the dialogue, and then you're like to yourself, she knows every word of the movie because she watched it a million times. So you have to deal with that for about an hour or two. Then, like in the middle of those hours, uh, Billy Bob had to go because he got a call from his wife, Billie Jean. So once he went with Billie Jean, then Dean was stuck there with you. But then Dean left 5 minutes later, saying he had to do some errands. So you stuck with your grandma, and your grandma's just showing pictures of you as a baby to your girlfriend, and the girlfriend's like, "Oh," and then you decide to leave and go to the cafe where you guys were gonna, or you know what I mean, the hangout where you guys were gonna hook up the Xbox, but you couldn't. And so you see the kid there that beat you before, and you're like, "Oh, not you again." And then the kid's like, "Haha, yeah, you're back for some more, punk?" And you say, "Who you call punk, punk?" And then you guys just keep throwing around punks for a while. And then you guys get tired of throwing around the punks. So you guys just decide to go and battle it out again, and then you lose again. And then you find out, and then you were just sick because you were looking at his whole hand during the whole game, and he kept on moving he barely moved his hand throughout the whole game. And then you're like, "Let's play again, but let's switch controllers." And then he got all scared and worried. Then he said, "Well, why you want to switch controllers?" And then you said, "Because I want to." So you snatched the controller out of his hand, and you gave him your old controller, and then you beat him in a long shot. And then you find out that the controller was modded with, rapid fire or something. So you're like, "So you've been cheating this whole time, huh?" And then so he explains to you, and then you like, "Blah blah, I don't want to hear it." You punch the kid in the face, and you don't go to jail for it. And the reason you don't go to jail for it is because the police guy was there, and he knows the kid cheated. And so what happened was the police officer punched the kid in the face, and then you guys just beat up the kid. You guys just mauled the kid to death. Because his dad was laughing too. His dad was joining in the fight. He was like, Hardy har, you got beat, hardy har." And so after you guys killed the kid and planned the funeral, you went back to the house, and that's about it. Cause, cause then you turned it back on my channel, and then you found out that I was dying. And so what I need to do is pop my oh, I'm almost dead. I thought that was my health on the left. Alright, so you turn on your computer and you turn on to my channel, and you find the video up, and you're like, "Yay, make a new video, let's watch it." And then let's put it in our favorites so we can catch up on it tomorrow, or watch the next episode tomorrow. So then that's what you do. Now it's the story of how you got your popcorn to watch me play the game, cause I'm not talkative enough or exciting. That's the story, the end. Alright, now we're back to the game. What I gotta do is get pumpkins for Halloween, and then yell at these farmers for not giving them out, not carving them into lanterns, or not lanterns, I mean you know what I mean. Am I fighting this guy on only level 5? That is crazy. I gotta eat. What can I eat? Okay. Whatever. It's good that they run away. Try to run away in fear so they don't come up and start mauling me. Good. I can tell this is gonna be, I'm gonna be dominating in a battleground by level 10. Jeez. Slice me up. Slice me up. Then I'm getting all my health back. I'm only at 230 health at level 5. That's kind of bad. Uh-oh. Here comes Billy Bob. Alright, good. Alright, I need to run for a second. Oh, here comes a spider. Crap. Help, sir. Excuse me? Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. We made it out. Okay, I need to eat. I need to go and eat. No, I don't. I'm getting on my health back. Alright, let's go back to the action and kill these guys. And get the pumpkins for Halloween. Cool. Cool, cool. Nice. I didn't even do nothing. Okay. Got scarecrows. Scare the undead away. Ooh, using none of your moves on me? Not today, buddy. So powerful, I mean, come on. I should be dominating in PvP. I was at school and I was looking up I had to switch from a keybinder to clicker. I couldn't find a video, but then I looked up on this place that shows all of the macros I could do and stuff. Then it says I can buy a rule book on it for 40 bucks. I'm like, who's gonna wanna buy a booklet on how to do macros when we can just figure it out ourselves or YouTube it? And then I was all mad about that, so I was thinking about ranting it and making a blog. Then I was like, nah. But you know, maybe a blog ain't such a bad idea. I mean, I can QQ there. If you guys don't know what QQ means, that just means little crying face. I can cry on a blog. And then everybody like, oh, I agree with you, so that's why I'm gonna QQ with you, so you don't feel lonely. And so, in their world, or wherever they're at, they're QQing with you, and then they look weird in front of their friends, because they're in a library and they're crying over a blog, over a game that was a game that people don't, well, people know, but people think are for nerds. So the librarian's like, shh. And they're like, but, this is so true, and it just hurts. And then you start crying and stuff. and then some people pat you on the back, and then this one brute comes comes from behind you, grabs the librarian, and throws her out the window, cause 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 um cause he thought the librarian was making you cry, and then you pat the big brute on the back and says, "It's okay, Bubby. It wasn't her." And so you get back from see my blog and come back on the video so that I can finish what I was doing. Can't get none of that stuff. That is sad. Although I could use the bag. Probably last level for the day. So might as well just kill creeps. And there we go. We have reached level 6, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in into my second episode of World of Warcraft. And I hope you guys have a wonderful playing experience, whatever.